So today we have a little skelly boy that is trying to topple a kingdom. So he's going to move through the land until he gets to this village here, and then we start to just casually attack by bringing in some skeleton soldiers. This one has a slingshot, and this one can just bop things. So they both move through. He faces this rat thing here, and they do a little bit of damage to each other, but our skelly boy wins. And we'll give him some backup in a little bit. But backup is kind of late because he's skewered already. I don't know how you skewer something that's all ribs, but we're just going to keep adding more soldiers because they have a 5-point person there, and thankfully they just take each other out. So we win, and we get a few rewards, and then we move on to the next village. Oh, they are in for a very bad day because it's looking basically the same as the rest. And we are just pressing the line forward very earnestly. So our slingshot isn't really able to do anything, but he's also staying safe. Ooh, and the shield here is gonna keep things extra safe as we hold the line here, and now our slingshot can actually do things. So I don't even really need to add any more soldiers because we win these with a little slash there, and hey, look at that, we got a sheep. Well, that's gonna be good for us, I think. Especially if we move down to this graveyard here, because we get some free skelly soldiers. And there's a swamp spirit here where we can upgrade our stuff. Very nice. Mana at the start, I think, is going to be good. And then let's move forward to this graveyard here, where we get some free units again and again, which has a village right next to it. Oh, wow, we have a lot here. Okay, what does the sheep even do? Consider it your sacrificial lamb. Sure, I can do that, and we can also just add all these units to our deck. Gives us more to work with. And the sheep, yeah, can be right next to all of our stuff. The fight's gonna happen here, so we'll put the sheep here. Sorry, little sheepy. You're gonna have a bad day. But thankfully, we might actually be able to keep the sheep safe. Oh, never mind. At least the power moved to our skeletal king in the back, and just these two skeletons are very good at holding the line until I guess that's actually a dog. It looks like a giant rat that makes all the rules. But either way, our second line has some units of its own. Ooh, and this bard can actually improve our units a little bit, but we do need more attackers because that shield really doesn't fight back. Thankfully though, it doesn't need to because the last enemy is down and we got an acorn. Neat. Now we just keep on moving to the next village. Add the acorn to our deck. When it's grown by skeletons, the plant grows instantly. Interesting. So if we put it here, it's a tree. Wow. Well, at least we can get a few lines of soldiers in place, as they already bring in 2 knights with 5 points. I'm not a fan of that, but at least the slingshot is able to hold things off. And we just need to keep the unit supply steady because our mana should hopefully be steady. And they took down the tree. Why would you do that? Okay, let's just bring in a knight here of our own to slap you, and then I guess you get taken out regardless. Hey, he actually survived that, but he didn't survive that. He should survive both of these though. And ooh, let's boost him with a bard. That should help things. Beautiful, just enough. And there's another sheepy. Oh, these poor things. Oh wow, there's an outpost up there. And there's a mana rift down here. Let's go ahead and grab this. So we get some goodies there. There's 2 outposts right there. Oh goodness. Let's try one of them, sure. Add as many units to our deck as possible because they have more units. Also, how is this a dog? I can't get over that. But either way, we are attacking an outpost now. So, okay, sheep here. Unit will move forward there, and you'll just kind of sit in the back. And we'll have a few of you sit in the back. We should be able to hold the line just well enough, at least for a little bit, but our mana count is also very low. So sadly, our skeleton here is gonna go down, but we should be seeing new units here pretty soon. Okay, a 3rd slingshot. Sure, why not? They can hold the line, surprisingly, when there's only 1 of them. Oh, but there's 4 units now. Ooh, but there's a big mana boost here. So we just need to get another card drawn, which I guess we could spend a little mana to do. Ooh, I mean, cleric thing. As all of our units are right here, this isn't good. We need the actual, like, frontline soldiers. And they're just worried about the units in the back, which isn't good because they're about to threaten my king here. I need more cards. Ooh, here we go. Get one of these in here. Now we should be able to hold the fight, especially if we boost with a bard. Just enough. Beautiful. The outpost is down. And we got a bomb? Ooh. We could probably take this to the next outpost if we wanted to, but I want to check out this obelisk here first. So with this, we can combine units to make a better one. Oh, I like this idea. So we get a spear unit there, and then we can use a bunch of our basic soldiers to make more of those units. And then this one, it's another shield. Ooh, but now it fights back. I like that idea. That should do us good for a little bit. A farmer? Where'd you come from? Instead of running away, you approach me? Very well. Oh, he's got a crown. So this might be a little difficult, I'm not sure. But this guy costs 13 mana? Oh goodness, you better be good. Maybe the bomb here will be good too. And bomb him. That only did 1 damage. Wow, impressive. But at least all these things are gonna be impressive. At least until we can get to the main farmer here, because he looks to be about the same as my king in that he doesn't move. Which is perfectly fine because our spear unit is doing so well. Here, let's give you a friend as soon as possible. But you gotta wait a little bit, I guess. But also, he might have run out of units, so we're attacking him directly. And then he just takes out the units in one go. But thankfully that doesn't matter anymore because he's gone. We win! Oh, and we get ancient runes, as well as another swordsman. I like this idea. So let's pop up to this graveyard right here. The funny thing is each of these movements technically cost a bone thing here, but we're doing so well that we're really not having to worry about it. And this forest spirit here can give us new units. I'm sorry, is that cavalry? Useful when you need to break through enemy lines. I like this idea. I also like the idea of just a few more default skellies. So the kingdom that we're supposed to attack is kind of up in this area, so I guess we gotta keep moving to the right. So let's just move up here first and then see what's there. An outpost on top of a mana rift and another obelisk. Let's take out this outpost first. Now I do wonder if it's a bad thing to have so many units in my deck, but we're doing okay with this. And I think all of these guys would agree that they're kind of boned because we can just keep bringing in units. Oh no, this one costs extra mana than I have. Well, we just gotta hold the line for a little bit, and thankfully our guy is very good at this until he goes down, but that's okay because that's what the shield is for. Now please give him some backup because my goodness, he's overwhelmed here, and we do need a mana producing unit here as well. And thankfully the shield fighting back is proving to be beneficial to their numbers, so they both go down, and then we'll have a swordsman here to protect the sorcerer. Beautiful. That was very good. Ooh, an advance orb. So we can move targets forward. I like this. So let's do some more crafting with this obelisk because we have 4 of these units now. So we can make another one. Another spear unit and another strong shield. Sure. So the area up here is actually looking different. I'm not sure I want to go there just yet. Let's get this mana rift and then swamp spirit again because the swamp spirit is always good to me. And then we'll get some more starting cards and some more starting mana. And again, also those are mountains, so I guess we can't pass through that. And that's a tree house up there. So many fun things. Let's storm this village first, because we're gonna destroy a lot of things and a lot of people. Oh, and here's the cavalry. We can start with this. I need it. And then let's use this mana thing. Well, actually, we may not need to this combat because the cavalry marches forward and then he's going to attack. And then after taking out you, he advances. So he's really good at charging through, but he might go down this turn. At least he's able to counterattack, and we are able to summon units right next to the shield. So if we just get a slingshot in here, then maybe we'll do okay. Or, you know, a basic swordsman, because now they're encroaching on my mana source here. Ooh, here we go, a spear. So this should hold for a little bit, but not too much. Definitely need another unit than that. Let's draw a bit, and then draw again. Here we go, a shield that can actually fight, and then a bard to boost you. So this shield can actually take out everybody else. Got that just in time. Oh, a soul orb. Get souls. Who'da thunk it? And then the mana rift here, and this is a mound. Does that mean I can get more units here? Oh, this is where I spend the prestige points. So we can't do anything yet. Forest Spirit should have something for us though. More slingshots? Sure. Oh, but I wish I had enough for you. You look super cool. Okay, we're actually at the far right edge of this map. So I guess we gotta start moving north. Let's work our way around to this swamp spirit here because we can still, well, we could buy max mana. Yeah, we'll boost it a little bit and then move on up to this graveyard for more units. And the obelisk, can we combine these units? We could, but then we only have 1 swordsman left. I don't really care for that. We'll just do this again. Oh, hey, that was a free spear. I like that. A mushroom field. What is up here? But also, what is this tree house? I need to see what this is. Oh, there's a Sherwood type of bands here. Robin Bod. Well, I'm not sure he really knows what he's in for, but they also have range, so this isn't gonna be good. Let's get our cavalry started, and then let's also just bomb them so they do less damage. And then we'll bring in the spear right away. So the horse goes through there and then moves on, and now he's gonna have a bad time. Oh, but he is able to damage a little bit. So they're all down to 1. And then let's give ourselves a mana boost here, just so we can bring you in and then some more units next time. And thankfully, these archers only do 1 damage. So now we can bring in our own ranged unit. But now they don't move and they don't do anything. So we're just going to boost our own line and then give them something to shoot at, I guess. But now we have a lot of mana. So let's actually draw some units that can advance. Here we go, like a spearman. And bomb these archers just so I can get rid of them. There, now our guys should be able to advance, and then we'll get this guy to advance as well. And then they advance again, and now this archer is gonna have a bad time. And the big bad is gonna have a bad time too. Kind of a pun on his name, I wasn't even trying that. But either way, he's kind of done here. So goodbye, you. Oh, look at the skeleton on top of the treehouse, that's adorable. And we got a ring. Ooh, removes fear and madness. Interesting, I didn't know skeletons could get madness. But let's move our way over to this village here just to see where things are. And then we'll just casually mow them all down, one at a time. Because thankfully our spear units are a lot more affordable than they used to be. And they just come out to meet us, which is very bad news for them. So while most of our units are going down, these units are, okay, they got a lot more units there. Hold on, I need to bring you into the field now. We should be able to hold them all regardless, even if it's just barely, because now they're actually able to move forward. And he's in this area now. Okay, I need new units. I need the shield here, I need him now. Give me the shield. Oh no, the dog made it through. So he smacked me, but he's dead right away. So we can just get rid of these other units. Okay, a little bit of damage is not the end of the world. We still win that, but that was very risky. So what does this mushroom field here do? We got a mushroom. Who'd have thunk it? All right, let's just migrate up to this graveyard here. Whoa, a town. That's probably gonna be difficult. Let's hit up a few other graveyards before we get there. Oh, and you're a robber. You could have some goodies for us. So this forest spirit should have some goodies for us, like a scapegoat to be sacrificed. Too bad. Well, I could certainly use one of those that's renewable instead of the sheep, or maybe 2 of them. And I guess we could go back down to the obelisk. Maybe we can do something with them, which is a little bit of backtracking. But hey, another shield that fights? I like the idea. And then we do have more of these. We can get another spear unit. That should be okay. And then this is a star. What do you have for me? Hey, a thing. I wish my cars could summon twice as many units. Oh, I agree. We might be ready to take on the town now. So let's stop in the graveyard first as we get another bomb there. And you know, just all the things. Although I feel like our deck is starting to become a little bloated. So let's save on this advance orb for right now. Oh, you're actually a big dude. You got 10 points to you? Wow. We'll save this, well, we'll keep the mana orb. I might need that. And the mushroom can take control remains and fight for you. Interesting. I think everything else we can keep though. Maybe only one of these units. So we should be good to fight here. Oh, and we have a strong attack force in our first draw here. So that's gonna be really helpful. And the paladin is first, because of course he is. Look at that big dumb grin. He thinks he's all that. You're not that guy, trust me. But
you're not that guy,
also
pal,
our
trust me.
spearman
You're
almost
not
took
that
him
guy.
out in one go. So that's very promising actually. And we'll also bring in more archers and a scapegoat right here, and then I would like to bring in you, but we'll also bomb the rest of these because why not? So the scapegoat goes down like he should, but our spearman will hold the line here until we get more mana points. I would certainly like to get more than just 8 points a draw, but at least that's enough to bomb more of these units, so we can reduce their numbers a great deal. And then the spearman can come in and hold the line again. Oh no, he didn't protect the slingshot! You were supposed to protect him! At least be protected against that one, and these 2 seem to be the only units left. So that's gonna be good for us, especially because our spearman has the 1 point left that he needs. Oh, that guy just ran away. Okay then. Oh, look at up here. This is the target that we're supposed to go to. Town gates, we need to work our way through that. Let's scout ahead a little bit and see what's over here. Okay, so it's just more territory to move through, more towns on the outside. We're just gonna be bulldozing through this, aren't we? We might as well go right through this town, which thankfully just has the same paladin problem that the last one did, but the paladin isn't actually first right away, which is kind of surprising. But at least we can get more units in the field right away, which is gonna be good. And then we'll plant the tree right next to the spiky shield, and then get some archers in the field, so that should help against the paladin a little bit. And the spiky shield actually took out the paladin. Nice! So even though the tree goes down, I think we're okay for a little bit. The archers have a target-rich environment, which is gonna be fine. And then the mushroom here, what do you do? Oh, you just summon a thing. It's like a insect that's taken over by fungal growth. Gross. But we also don't have any units right now. So spear here, and at least the knight in the back gets targeted a little bit. So hopefully we can get more mana points here really soon. Please and thank you. Just need to casually wait for the spearman to be done with all of that, and then we can bring him in. Okay, we're good here. Just barely good. Although actually maybe not, because this guy still has a bit of points to you. Oh, this isn't good. They're moving forward. They're moving way too far forward. Okay, our guy's gonna take a little bit of damage, but 2 damage is okay. I can live with that, and so can he, which is kind of ironic because he's undead, but I'm okay with that. Oh, especially if it gave us another bomb. And then the castle, and then the town gates are right there. Paladin invasion. That doesn't sound great, but it's what we, oh wow, they have war machines here. Definitely gonna need bombs for you. And maybe a mana thing. A few mana things. So we should be okay with this. Ooh, we can get a mana boost right away. Is it worth it? That only has 2 to it. Let's just do this. We could probably save on, oh, you target everybody in the field. Well, that's not good. You need to move forward and do things, which thankfully you don't do when they're right in front of you. And we can also do some things. So you take out 1 ballista there. Imagine a ballista Hwacha thing being taken out by a slingshot. That is embarrassing. But also the paladin is taking out quite a few units here, and the spiky shield is down. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna bomb things. So at least that only does 1 now. And then we have another slingshot here. I need to draw some cards. Get you right at the front lines. And then maybe draw more cards? How about more cards? How about more cards? Okay, now I'm seeing the problem with the deck bloat. But at least the shield is back, and the scapegoat is here. And then the bard, oh, the bard was late. But that's okay, because he can protect things. I'm gonna save on the shooting star in case there's like a big boss battle in the castle. But, oh, I just lost all my ranged units. This isn't good. I need some more mana points. Ooh, and a spearman here. So kindly just, yeah, march forward and take out the paladin, please. Or do a lot of damage to it. And then that spear got taken out. Not good. So we bring in 1 right here. Okay, we're just keeping everybody away from the king. That's what I want to see, even though that got taken out right away. And they're probably gonna move forward. Ooh, but we can bring in spears right away. I like this. And we can bring a spiky shield back. Oh, good. We're getting our cards back. So spiky shield should be able to defeat this paladin, and then it's just a matter of taking out the ranged units, which we should be able to if we can get more frontline soldiers. And we didn't even get to the cavalry. We have a very big card problem in our deck, which I didn't think would be a thing. We just have a lot of consumables here, but we don't really need to worry about that anymore because our swordsman marches forward and then takes out this last little thing. Oh, another paladin showed up. Why? Making me break out cards here just because? It's so rude. I was almost done with this. Why you gotta drag this out? At least they took each other out. Do you move forward? You don't even move forward. So we're just recycling turns here. We're really going up in the turns. Okay, I think the longer I draw this out, the more paladins there's gonna be. So we just need to keep this moving forward. And here I was thinking I got the game in an endless loop. But thankfully we'll be doing okay because the last catapult thingy here gets taken out and we can storm the gates. What is this? Healing orb. Ooh, I like that. Just in time for the castle. This is going to be a little stressful, I think, but we have all the free reign in the world. And there's the king here. The king is looking very old and gross. So we'll take this. Okay, we do have a lot of consumables that I'm not sure we need. Or we just use them right away because I don't think they cost anything. So we should be good. And then we'll break out the expensive units right away. Ooh, and a mana producer here. That'll be helpful. And the king is right there, and he only has 5 HP. But I feel like he's going to have a lot of units summoned here. And my mana unit almost got taken out right away. Why would you do this? You jerk. Okay, but we're taking out some machines, and there goes the guy before he could even do anything. Oh, lovely. And I only have 12 mana, but at least that's more spiky shields that can hold the line. And we're going to wait on summoning more units for a little bit, just so we can save a little bit. And then there we go, bringing in another spear and more mana right here. So we can bring in a little ghosty boy, bringing in all the spooky units. And thankfully we are very strong at holding our own line. But we need to press forward in order to get to the king. And with the way the units are trickling through, I think we're going to be able to do that in a short while here. So Ghost takes out those, and then the swordsman should be able to march forward. Yes. And then here, let's just have this shooting star out and available. So it just did a thing. But hey, we beat the king already. That was super fast. And we got more of these runes. So I think that's victory. Ooh, there's a portal. Yeah, let's go into the portal. Nothing bad ever happened there. And that's victory. So we got 8 ancient runes and 65 cards. That's amazing. Oh, the king retreated? Threatening to return. He left behind the stone that was protecting his mind. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, but we get to add it to our own crown. It's like an infinity crown here. And we got a little spider friend. It's a spider queen? Oh wait, the queen is in the area. Thank you for freeing my people. Okay, imposter appeared, so that's a bit sus. Was too weak to repel, so forced to flee. So now we're just helping out other kingdoms? And there's a spider castle there, oh goodness. So there's another land to march through. Yay. Well, I tell you what, I think that's a good spot to end the video. So if you guys want to see more of Necroking, then be sure to let me know. This is a fun little adventure. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donomoto, DV1X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drip Along, Angel, Lily Bites, Finer Within, DeGarrity, Sands, V, Isaac, Killer Squad, Mousy, and Nicholas.